This Ooni that we all know, it is not somebody you just say in a day. You study him, you know what is going on, you know what are his plans. It's not possible with this Ooni I know, with the works he has been bringing in right now. I don't think it's even possible to predict Oni in this 2024. It is not even possible. That is out of the question completely. That is out of the question, because if you think that okay, Oni is still the same Oni, let's go ahead and think of how we can. No, it can't work that way again. Oni has definitely changed, and of course he has changed for the better. Everybody knows. None of these Oloris will be thinking of what will happen next. None of these Oloris will be thinking of how it is going on, but they will still have it on their mind that yes, Oni is actually trying to do everything he can to bring palace into the palace of Ile-Ife. That is one thing. But the main thing he has been trying, all of these things that he has been trying, is something that everybody has taken notification into. Because if he doesn't, all of these things will not work out the way he wants. Every single thing won't work out the way he actually wants it. So he's trying all his best. He's trying every single thing he can do. From the beginning to the end, he's trying everything so that these Oloris will notice that without them, he can still survive. So guys, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on when and where you are actually watching us from. This is Royal Updates TV. We'll bring you top gist from the entertainment industry and also from the Ooni of Ife Palace. Empress Madani herself has shocked everybody in the palace because, first of all, her arrival was not even announced. Ooni never told anybody about the arrival. Ooni never told anybody that, oh, something like this will happen. Ooni never said anything like that. But now, she has come into the palace with a very huge pregnancy. Meaning that all of these things, when they were busy arguing, the Oloris were fighting. Look at this. How will this happen? Oh, this, that. They don't know that something was happening behind the curtain. They just thought it was a normal thing. They thought it was something that was very normal. That is why they did not even think about it. That is why they didn't think about it. But now, they have now put their head down and started thinking, what is happening? How exactly is this even possible? How exactly is it possible? They were thinking Ooni was just a man that will just talk. He will not do anything. Ooni is not even that kind of person again. Ooni has completely changed. Maybe you guys have decided that yes, you want to change Ooni. You want to go ahead and change Ooni. Now that you have changed Ooni, Ooni is doing his things now. Ooni is doing all the things he can do. You are saying you don't understand how it is going. You don't understand what is happening. You don't understand how is it even possible. No, that is what you are busy saying. You're saying, oh, you don't understand what Ooni is doing right now. You don't know that all of these things that you have been doing, you are going ahead fighting with people. Go ahead, cause trouble. You think Ooni is not looking. Ooni has his eyes on everything. Just because he doesn't want to say anything, that doesn't mean he doesn't know what he's doing. That is one thing you should picture. Not because he doesn't want to say anything, that does not mean that he doesn't know what he is doing. It is very, very possible. Very, very possible for Ooni to make certain decisions about his life. Whether these Oloris are planning on saying yes or no or anything, is not even ready to hear what they have to say. That is one thing Ooni knows. Anything that is going to bring in distance between what he actually likes, what he actually does, that will be problem there. That is going to be a huge problem there. Even all these Oloris know. But what have they been trying? They have been trying to avoid it. But when Empress Madani came in now, it seemed like a very huge shock to them. Because they could not understand what was happening. They could not understand how exactly it was going. They were still thinking it was the normal thing that was happening in the palace of Ile-Ife. But now, it is like Ooni himself has started shocking them. Ooni himself has started thinking, Ooni himself has started making it feel like as if they don't know what is happening. Like as if they don't know what is going on. Just think about it very well. They are now feeling like as if Oni is not Oni is not ready to do what he needs to do in the palace. But as it is, then Oni is ready, willing, able, anything you want him to do, as long as it means that he's going to have his own peace of mind. Oni's peace of mind is underrated. That is what you should know. Oni's peace of mind, it is underrated, because this Oloris just see him for something else. This Olori see him for something else, and it is something that Oni has planned. Oni said, okay, if I thought they are doing like this, they are doing like this, let me go ahead. Now bringing Empress Madani into the palace now is going to be very certain. It is going to be very certain, because if at all they are still planning that Oni is doing this, Oni is doing that, that is when they will now realize that all these things that they are saying is for their pocket too. Oni will do anything he wants to do, if at all he wants to do it. You cannot go ahead and make decisions for Oni. You can't go ahead and say, yes, I am sure this is what Oni wants to do. That is something you cannot do, because Oni nowadays, he is very unpredictable. So if at all you are saying you are trying to do this, you are trying to do that, that is your own business, because all those, all these things you are even thinking of, all these things that you are thinking of will not work the way you have planned. They won't work the way you have planned, because Oni now is unpredictable. Empress Madani now will be the 7th wife inside the palace of Ile-Ife, and that is going to be amazing. Now Tobi Phillips' status as the only Olori, among the 6 Oloris that have given birth, will be out. Tobi Phillips now will not hold that record again. Now she'll just be there in the palace, thinking of when Oni himself can come and meet her, thinking of when Oni can make moves to her. That is something that should have stopped for a very long time. But Oni just gave her that opportunity, because he knew that if at all she misbehaves, if at all she goes around and say all these things, he'll be ready to bring out his special ace to the table. So guys, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to drop your comment down at the comment section.